Throwback weekend is finally here, and I'm even wearing a NASCAR shirt from 1983 to celebrate it. And my background is relevant too. Look at all these old cars.
Rise, rise, pick up your weapon and face it.
Hey Delta 12, we're racing and gaming joint forces for your entertainment. NASCAR's 75 greatest drivers, those that could attend at least, were the ones who gave the command for this race to start the engines. And Kurt Busch and Ricky Craven were the ones to wave the green flag. The second one especially was a really nice touch, as this is the 20th anniversary of, well, this.
Who's gonna get off? Here he comes! Here he comes! He's got him this time! It's gonna be a drag race! Wow! They touch! They touch! Craven got him! Craven got him!
Yeah, kind of the closest finish in NASCAR history. Also, Ryan Newman is back for select races. He'll do all of the remaining short tracks in the Rick Ware number 51 car, so I'll make sure to mention him when those races happen. Early on, there was fluid on the track, bringing out the caution. Great. On the pit cycle, Daniel Suarez and Eric Jones were bought for speeding, and that's all that kind of happened in this very quiet stage 1 as Martin Truex Jr. took the green and white checkered flag. Wow, that segment was like less than 30 seconds long. Bubba Wallace had a lug nut problem and dropped from 3rd to 18th early in stage 2. Then Truex maintained the lead for a while before eventually having to pit. Later on, as he got the lead back and continued to run away with it, Ross Chastain was able to catch up to him and pass him for the lead. As the race went on, the top 4 started to bunch up together, and then Josh Berry hit the wall hard. He was able to continue, so no caution there. Then, on the final lap, Chastain hit the wall before careening back and making contact with Truex, spinning him out for a caution as Chastain went on to win stage 2. And this is when the race actually started to pick up the pace, as Chase Elliott reached the top 10 and several cars got into a pile-up, bringing out the caution. After that, Ricky Stenhouse Jr. spun out on his own, another caution. Kyle Busch hit the wall at some point, fell back from 2nd to 4th, but there wasn't a caution and everyone kept going. Then William Byron and Kyle Larson caught Ross Chastain before Kyle Larson had to pit. And Stenhouse was bought for speeding. The guy just can't catch a break. Christopher Bell and Ross Chastain battled tightly for 3rd, and after running long, Denny Hamlin eventually relinquished his lead and came down to pit. Was it the lead? I don't remember. Why is Joey Logano in the top 5? Kyle Larson was leading late when we had a spinning car. Really? It was Ryan Newman?
Ah!
Kyle Busch had a bad pit stop, and then the green flag wave to continue. Chase Elliott reached the top 5, and Logano spun Truex. Thankfully, he couldn't get out of the way in time and got involved in that wreck. Although it wound up being Truex, who wound up out of the race. Chastain and Larson began battling for the lead after the green flag pit cycles began for those who didn't pit during the caution, and it eventually resulted in Chastain and Larson both crashing. Chastain intended to kind of squeeze Larson up into the wall. Larson intended to check up to make sure that didn't happen, and they ended up turning each other into the wall. Logano's all the way out of the top 15. Now, stay. After an intense overtime, William Byron managed to grab the lead and win the race. Chase Elliott finished in 3rd to my own surprise. This was a really good day for him. Hopefully he can get that first win of the season. Logano finished 18th. Good boy. As I mentioned, Ryan Newman returned. He qualified really well for a Rick Ware car. In fact, he was the best qualifying Rick Ware car in the company's history that wasn't supplied from Stewart-Haas Racing. Cody Ware's 11th place qualifying effort earlier in the season doesn't count because that was technically a Stewart-Haas Racing car. So, yeah, that'll do it for the Goodyear 400 at Darlington Raceway. If you guys like this video, then make sure to leave a like on it. And if you want to see more of this, then make sure you hit the subscribe button and turn on your notifications so you won't miss an upload. Take care, y'all. Mace Delta 12 out.